Thank you for joining me. I would now like to take you on a journey. A journey to learn about an organization on the other side of the world. An organization that is sharing God's love. For 11 years, Vision Africa has fulfilled its mission of sharing the gospel and God's love in 4 primary areas: church planting, leadership training, medical, and radio. Let's take a look at the first 3 areas. Through the leadership of Bishop Sunday Anoha, Vision Africa has planted over 100 churches, with 14 churches under current development. Jesus Christ. Church planting for Vision Africa is unique in that it uses indigenous people and equips them to be self-sustaining. Communities select a local person to become the pastor for the new church plant. Vision Africa then trains the pastor, and at ordination, the pastor receives a Bible, which is often the only Bible for the entire community. It takes seed money of only $5,000 to plant a new church, and due to the involvement of the local African people, the church becomes self-sustaining after only 6 months.
May they find shelter, may they find healing, may they find blessing, may they find...
Here's a church which was started by Vision Africa in 1998 with only 8 members. Through God's help, the church has flourished. The congregation has built a beautiful building, and they have even planted additional churches in neighboring areas. While many new churches have been planted in urban areas, efforts are being made to spread the gospel to less populated locations. Here's the story of one recent mission trip.
What you are seeing now is the Galamjina Hills, where we have discovered about 14 villages, more or less a new community who are just received Jesus Christ as their personal Lord and Savior. And so just follow me to Galamjina Hills, where the Mission 2008 is real. The Methodist Church Nigeria, Diocese of Jos. You're welcome.
Bishop Kawan Chendo took this special outreach mission trip into the Galamjina Hills, a remote area in central Nigeria. The people in these very small hillside villages live under extreme poverty. They have no running water, no sewage, no electricity, none of the conveniences that we take for granted. They suffer from hunger, and they are unable to read and write. Vision Africa became aware of these people through the efforts made by this woman, Hajara Joseph. Many years ago, she met a few of the villagers in a marketplace. She was able to communicate with them, and surprisingly, these villagers, who are normally fearful of strangers, invited her to their village. She and her husband eventually became friends with the leader of the villagers and started sharing the gospel with him and his people. The leader eventually died, and his son, shown sitting in the background, has taken his place. A major breakthrough came a few years ago when the new leader accepted Christ as his Savior. Recently, many other villagers have accepted Christ, and they are now building a place of worship, as you can see. Vision Africa has supplied them with metal roofing material, which they hope to install soon on their new church, and has provided funds to Hajara Joseph to assist her in her ongoing evangelical work. Vision Africa has held over 100 medical missions. Helping the African people heal body, mind, and soul has been an integral part of Vision Africa since its inception. More than 500,000 Africans have received free medical treatment, and over $550,000 in donated medicines have been distributed through outreach programs. In addition, a new medical center is in its initial phase of development.
Thank you, Vision Africa. I love you, Vision Africa.